Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Now this is my second time filming this video because today I did a dumb thing and accidentally deleted the footage that I shot 2 weeks ago, and I'm only realizing it now when I was ready to edit it to put it out this week. Yeah, so I'm reshooting it. This is February's read. It's going to be a short video because I only read 2 books. So yeah, let's get into it. The first book was One More Shot by Annie Starr, and if you've watched my other videos you know that I've been with Annie since her debut book 1 Week in Paradise was out, and this is the third and final book in the Flight and Feeling series, and it follows Elliot and Dane, and we were introduced to Dane in 1 Week in Paradise and briefly mentioned Elliot in the latter part of the book when she found her wedding photographer. Now, Elliot and Dane, they met previously 2 years prior to the where this is going on, and they had a failed one night stand. And what basically happened is that Elliot was faking it, and Dane said, yeah, we're not gonna do that. So he kind of put on his shit and leave. And fast forward 2 years in present time, they met again at Bailey's engagement party that she's doing a test run or whatever off, and Elliot's first instinct is to pretend that she doesn't remember him, don't know who he is, but that didn't work out. And she basically said hey, you know what, nice seeing you again, I think, but I can't offer you anything more than friendship because she has some stuff going on and she needs to sort that out. And also she's kind of wary of getting into a relationship because of her previous partners not being able to make her climax, and she just doesn't want to have that being weighed on her because she get into her head and whatever. And Dane says, okay, if friendship is all you're offering, you know what, I'll take it. And he was so sweet in terms of that. He was there for her. He was there for her. They built up this nice genuine friendship where they'll call each other, he'll help her out and stuff like that, and they'll talk on the phone and text and blah 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 blah. And I really respect and like the fact that Dane did not push her boundaries or force his feelings onto her. That was really admirable, and honestly Dane had me blushing and giggling throughout the book, and it was so sweet. And Elliot, no, she's the eldest daughter, and if you're an eldest daughter, which I am, so I could relate to certain things that she had in her head. And she was there for everyone, and she's kind of resentful of the fact that everyone is dependent on her, but she has no one to depend on. And to be fair, she kind of put herself in that position where if anyone needs anything, she's the person they call, because she couldn't say no, or she didn't know how to say no. She'll go out of her way to do stuff for people, and yeah, she just started resenting people. She started resenting them for it, even though she genuinely loved her family. But that's something that she needed to work through, and she kind of shared that with Dane. And I think sharing it and saying it out loud kind of helped her. And she eventually spoke to her family about it, and they're saying yo, you need to live life for yourself and not for us. So yeah, so throughout their friendship, they slowly um like move from friendship and like towards a relationship, and I really liked it. I really liked it, honestly. um I can't really say much because like the books, it's not that long. It's 268 pages, so like it's not a long book, like it's easy read. And if you know, I've said it before about like her other two books, that her books are very easy to read. Like it's a very easy contemporary romance read. Like a good day and you'll be finished with this. Like especially now that like it's spring and it's going to summer, I really would recommend I'd recommend like reading her Annie Star's Flights and Feelings series if you haven't already. um love, 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 love the books. Like I have nothing else to say really, just read the book if you haven't already. Book 2 was Follow Me to the Yew Tree by Desiree Nicoli, and this is a novelette. I wish it had 20 more pages, to be honest, but it follows Ariane. 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 I'm probably saying the name wrong. I'm so sorry. Ariane and Aline. It's like a Irish folk. It's based off an Irish folk. Has chronic illness rep, and I honestly love that. I love this book. This book, loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Loved it. My only thing is that I wish it was 20 more pages longer because I would have like I'd spend more time with them. Like, I have nothing bad to say about this book. Like nothing bad. Absolutely nothing bad to say about this book. So yeah. My How can I sum up the book? Cause it's not long. So basically, Ariane, I think she's a banshee, and Death sent her to some place for something. Like, he didn't really say, he just told her to like go there. And while she was there, she came across like this soldier, and the soldier is like the soldier has the face of a man that she's like been seeing in visions of her and him being together, and it's like her soulmate. And she's like, death can't be serious. Like, is this some sick joke? Like, is this a sick joke? Like, why would you send me to collect the soul of my soulmate? Like, what? But yeah, so she realized that that's what she's here for, and they met, they talked, and she's like, oh, like small conversation, and they kind of started going on the same route. And the fact that like his looming death was just hanging over her, she'd see like little visions of how he would die, and she did everything in her power to like prevent each attempt on his life. But at the end of the day, she realized that he would die at the end of his journey. Like when he's back home, like his illness will be what like takes his life. She realized that like no matter how much effort she put into like trying to keep him alive, like there's nothing she can do to keep him from dying from the illness that he has. And it would like, honestly, this was just a somber read, and my eyes were like teary. My eyes were just teary because I'm like, oh, you know, wow. But yeah, and I as I said, it's based off an Irish folklore. Jesus, folk. Jesus, I can't talk. I can't speak. It's based off an Irish folklore, folk tale. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. But yeah, so it has an happy, it has an I cannot speak. It has an, it has a happy ending. It has an happy, it has a, why can't I speak? It has an happy it has, you guys know what I mean. I don't know why I can't like get that out right now. But yeah, I gave it 5 stars. Oh, I forgot to give him a rating for the last, for One More Shot. But follow me to the U3, 5 stars. 5 stars, you know, 10s across the board. And One More Shot, I think I gave it 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars. I gave it 4.5. It's either 4.5 stars or 4.75 stars. This is one thing I don't like about Goodreads, that you can't put the 0.5 stars or whatever, and I forgot to put it in my review, but it's between 4.5 to 4.7 stars. So yeah, those were the 2 books that I read in the month of February. Hope you guys enjoyed this short and cute video, even though like I couldn't speak for half of it. But that is it, and I hope I gave you like new recommendations, but I'll see you in the next video. Bye.